Well, hey, Granny Franny, how are you?
What you doing?
Oh, no, stop it, Asher, stop. Fighting this dog.
Listen, there's a yard sale across town. I want to go to.
Ooh, I love me some yard sales.
You want to go with me?
I do. You gonna come by and pick me up?
Yep. Last time I was over there, that crazy old bat had out in her garage things for ladies, like a bag, like the one that you use in the bathtub bag.
Oh, my.
I hadn't seen one of those in 45 years, probably.
Easy, easy, because I have them so much nicer now.
Oh my god,
They
really?
could throw them damn bottles away.
I didn't know that. Mercy. My granny always had one dangling from her in her bathtub. I'd always wondered, what is that? And she wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, we know. I never knew about that
I
stuff.
knew it was blue. All I knew was blue and had a long hose on it. And I didn't know if she put it on her head to wash her hair. I didn't know what it's for.
Listen, when we were kids back then, things are so different than they are now. Like I said, we got those disposable ones. You can just throw them right in the trash.
I just thought it was something really special for her because she sure yelled at me when she walked in and found it on my head. I told her I was just I was making bubbles. I thought that's what it's for, a bubble maker.
Right? Fill that thing up and just squirt it all over the
I
place.
had it attached to the faucet and just had it on full blast, and so water was going everywhere and bubbles were going everywhere. She yelled at me and took it away.
Well, that wasn't nice. Did she explain to you?
No,
Now, we need explanations for us grannies.
she
Trust
did not. She did not explain to me.
me. I don't know. Like I said, I love living in the modern times because
So
we
I,
got
I
those.
don't need one of them hootises anyway.
We could just throw those things
No,
in trash.
my Vahoo does not need any of that such.
Your Vahoo still has to keep sanitized.
It is a self cleaning oven, honey. It doesn't need any external flushing unless you're making it unclean somehow.
Well, wouldn't that just happen naturally?
I don't know.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking,
I
asking.
got my new specs.
I know they look great on you.
Look like a big blue grasshopper.
Oh, you do not.
I don't care. I can still drive.
They go great with your hair today.
And oh, it does. I can see. I can see now when them cops are coming. Anyway,
We got to speed away
uh,
from. Listen, don't let them pull you over because if they pull you over, then there's nothing. But
I
I
know
just
nothing,
hit the
but
gas.
you know, I know, honey, I
I make
do.
them track me down.
They had followed me through town, and I pretended like I was blind and deaf and dumb, and I could just get out of a ticket. I had to flash my hoo-hoos at them, nearly just fell out of the black. Oh, the things I've done to get out of a ticket.
My who's now I got to pick them up and push them up.
Well, I
And so when
understand.
they say, "Let me see your hands," I'm like, "Okay,
And then
okay."
they go back into your lap.
Well, no, I just show them where my hands are.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. I
This is
beg
where
you.
my hands are. This is what
Yeah.
they're doing. This is the biggest weapons I have.
Well, anywho, um, my eyelashes are touching the glasses. Anyway,
Oh,
I do want to go see what else that lady's got besides personal items. You know,
yeah.
I like furniture and I like fabric and I like tchotchke things and I love all the vintage kitchen things. I've got most of them. You'll see things out there for sale and I have most of them.
You know what I like on the yard sales?
Men, probably to look for a dadgum
I
man.
like wrestling people over something. If
Oh,
I see somebody has something I want and they won't give it to me, then we go just down on the ground. And whoever comes up with it's got it. Then I go to the lady that's selling it. And I'm like, I can only pay you this.
how do you wrestle if it's a big old dresser?
No, 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 no. I wrestle the person trying to buy.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely worth it. Some of them are nice. And
Oh,
sometimes you'll find some coins and stuff in the bottom of them. People say, "Oh, it's just a nickel or a dime or a quarter." Look at the date on that little booger
yep.
because it could be valuable.
Well, I
Mm.
just jump on the people trying to take what I want, even if
Well,
they got it first. Like if you go to the Walmart and you're driving down your end in your little cart, I just like having that because I bump people right out of my way.
yeah.
But if somebody's got something in their cart that I want and they're not standing next to it, I'll stand up, take it, throw it in my little basket,
Well, heck
and
yeah.
zoom.
Well,
I,
so why not?
I zoom away in that little cart because they can't catch me. And if
Well,
they do catch me, I can just run them over with it.
I like to put it in reverse and hear that beep, beep, beep.
You sound like an ambulance when you do that, doesn't it? It sounds
I
like an
love it. It
ambulance
makes people scatter,
or
scatter. I went all the way through that Walmart's in backwards because it made people get the heck out of my way, and I needed my
right?
macaroni and cheese. I couldn't reach the Velveeta, and I needed them. Ring, ring, ring. They moved their asses then. By golly, I just want to tell you, yes, they did.
Yeah, I could be dangerous with those just because I use it to my advantage.
What I like is they don't mess with grannies.
They don't mess with grannies because they think we're old and incompetent,
I,
which I think I'm very competent.
I'm very competent, but I'm suddenly I have a blonde moment if I'm ever caught doing something. Well, I did. What do you mean I didn't pay for it?
Well, it's because I forgot.
It was in the bottom of the basket. I thought it was scanned. Oops.
I do
I'm
that too.
I'm sorry, darling.
And you know what they say? It's okay, honey. Just come on back in or pay for it. So then I'm back in my cart, and then I got to push people out of the way so I can get to the head of the line.
Or if I want to pay cash and I don't quite have enough, and I get loud, and then all of a sudden, little men all over the place. Oh, ma'am, here, let me. You just need five. Oh, here you go. And I
Listen,
say, thank you, darling. I make you some cookies. What's your name? Who's your mama?
and let's talk about, do they have a cowboy hat on?
Well, if they're of the right age, yes, I can definitely imagine a cowboy. But I usually know their dang family. That's the problem. I went to church. I go to church with your granny. Oh God. And then I have all these guilty feelings and stuff. It's really bad.
I
Sad.
find it hard that Franny, you
Oh
have guilty feelings considering you've been jumping on that deacon for over a year now and still
no,
not got him.
I caught him once. I caught him once in the hallway outside the ladies' room. He had to pee and he was on his way to the men's room, but I caught him with my cane and snagged him. But he wasn't interested. But I'm still doing this at him in
Yeah,
church.
Beth,
I know, and I bring him cookies, and I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't have nobody else. I wonder if he doesn't like boys.
oh my, you think?
Well, I don't know. It's
Well,
possible.
you're available, and he would think, hey, here's an available.
I
Why
mean,
not just take it?
I can take the wig off and pretend to be a boy if he wants. I mean, just as long as he wears that dang hat, I don't care. I'll pretend anything. He's
You know
so
what? Wear
cute.
some cowboy
Girl,
boots.
he's got the prettiest green eyes. My God, that deacon is absolutely a sin with boots on.
Listen, when you get naked in front of him, just make sure you wear your boots.
Okay.
Men like shoes on
I
for
have
some
some that
reason.
come all the way up nearly to the hoo hoo. Yes,
That's
I
it.
do. It has a long zipper.
Wear them
Mine,
babies in church.
but mine only go up my little thighs, and I can't get them all the way up, so I have to.
That's okay. They don't know
Is
that.
that still sexy?
It is because you're wearing your moo anyway. They can't see it.
No, that's true. But you said when I got naked to wear my boots,
Oh
I'm
yeah, when
kidding.
you got naked, that's okay. It makes them look like you're ready to take them off. It's kind of like a tease,
That
even though
makes
they
me.
don't know that that's as high as you can get them.
Well, I don't know if we'll ever get there at this point because the man is flat scared of Granny. I'm telling you. And I've always been a really nice Granny Franny. I ain't hurt none of them yet. I
Oh,
mean,
Astrid,
he
hush,
he didn't even get a nosebleed. This one,
Astrid, hush.
the one I got out in the parking lot, he had a nosebleed, but Mr. Deacon in the hallway had carpet. He was fine.
Oh my goodness.
There was no blood involved.
Listen, the last man I ran over with my cart in the Walmart, I'm going to say it was probably 30. And men in Levi's.
Oh, I do love a Levi.
So I don't
Mm,
care what they look in the front as long as I can look at their back.
they're Levi's. Mm.
You know, And this one time, I ran over this guy with Levi's, and I rolled him over, and he had this huge nose. And when I
Oh
say
my
he,
God, you know what that means.
I do. So I said, "Hey, partner,
Hi, honey.
let me show you." And I just jumped out of my cart and jumped on him. I just
Girl,
jumped.
you always were so crazy.
I did. I just
Lord,
jumped right out of that cart.
Lord is wonder you didn't take your ass to jail.
Oh no, he was too scared afterwards.
Well, it's probably traumatized. What'd you do to him? What did you do to the poor boy?
Well, he had that great big nose.
Yeah, uh-huh. You were in public, honey. You did right there in the parking
Well,
lot.
no, I took it. I jumped on him behind one of those clothes circles. You know where they got all those circles full of clothes. So yeah, I may have jumped on him there.
Did you violate the boy? Was he screaming for mercy or joy?
He really couldn't make any noises.
He was breathless. Or did you shove something in his mouth?
I'm just saying
You
that
took
he
some
had.
of the clothing off the hangers and wrapped it around his poor little face, didn't you?
No,
To muffle
I
the
needed that
scream.
nose. But you're not understanding, Franny.
Oh
He had
my
a big
goodness.
nose, honey.
Hi, Alicia. Hi,
The
baby girl.
nose is what I was going after.
Oh my goodness. What stuff do you have crammed in your uncle's house? I want to know. Alicia has some.
So we'll just go down there and take her stuff.
Well, heck yeah. If her uncle just take a good nap, she can put it all out in the yard and we'll come sort through it and I'll leave him $5 or $10.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you could just tip him. I'll count your tip as for my tip. I
I
gotta
mean,
save my money so when I'm bribing men,
he
I
probably won't
have
even know it's
money.
gone.
You know, bribing men is not cheap these days.
Girl, I need some more olive oil. You wouldn't believe the wrinkles that I've got up under here. Absolutely insane.
Oh, I can't see him. Look, there
I
ain't
can
no
see them.
wrinkles.
My gosh. I can't believe they even let me in the church house looking like I do.
Oh no, they welcome you. They welcome you. Jump on in, come on in, and pass that plate around. Give me some money.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, honey. We're talking about men, of course, and Wranglers and cowboy boots because I'm not Wranglers, Levi's. I don't, the Wranglers, I'm over the Wranglers. I had a little time there that I thought but now I'm over it. I'm back to Levi's the way it should be.
Oh
And when I was
gosh,
a young lady, I could wear a Levi. Girl, look, I had this bubble thing. It was all fat, but I had a bubble butt and they liked it.
listen. This is just between us now. When you find a man with a nice little behind, you know, the kind of bubbly,
Yes,
I just walk up behind him and say, "Hey,
honka honka.
hey." Normally, it scares him so much I can then take my leg and trip him.
Oh, yeah, girl, I'll get you a cane.
You
That
know.
cane with the little hook on the end, you can get them real pretty with flowers on them and everything.
Oh,
Right,
I
they're
got
beautiful.
that.
I tell you what, you can wrap them around that little ankle and go, whoop.
I
Oh,
want
darling, or did you trip? Are you okay? Let me help you.
I want a happy leaves all over my cane.
Okay.
You know, because you get the happy flowers,
You can get it however you want it done.
and
I
then
know a fella down the road, Bubba Joe, and he does this custom made cane for ladies, and he'll carve anything. I have little flowers and pretty things, but if you want your special leaves, I'm sure he can oblige.
yeah, I have to have them special leaves. Listen, that's how I get through my day. I
I,
just use them all day long.
girl, I just pray for you every day.
I mighty appreciate it.
I just pray for you
You
all.
know, what happened to your gynecology visit? Didn't you just
Oh
have
my good
one?
Lord, that poor lady. I wouldn't go to a man. Oh, what was her name? I can't remember. It's just right down the street. What's it? Never seen her before, but she was lovely. She's a nice lady. But I had not had one since I think it had been about 21 years. And I hadn't had a bunch of activity down there, you know. So I warned her, look, when you go to do the entry making, and if you can get past the briars and the brambles, I have to tell you that when I open my knees, bats could come out and flap them in the kitchen face. There's no telling what you might find in there: mold, mildew, dead critters, live critters. Well, it scared her to death. Scared her half to death. I think she pissed her fucking pants right there in the chair.
That's so funny.
Anywho, she had to get her assistant with big clippers. And after my briars and brambles were removed, they made entry into the cave. The cave. And they had this gadget. Oh my God, they had this gadget. I didn't know what they're about to do, but they did whatever. And they were whispering down there, whispering.
What they whispering about?
And I
What
saw
were they
her.
whispering
I saw.
about?
I don't know, but I saw this little puff of powder smoke come out.
Oh my.
I don't think anything live came out and slapped him in the face, but I warned her in case it did. But I
Was
and after that, they said I was fine, and they slapped my legs together and told me to put my bloomers on and get the hell out of there.
okay. We gotta go back to this powder. So were they using? Remember when we were growing up, those great big things we used for the fireplace to fan it? Is that what they were using?
No, dear,
I was
no.
thinking maybe
It
it was
was
like an
it was
exterminator.
probably that no, it was probably that scented powder that I powdered my hoo-hoo with because I wanted to be fresh.
Yes.
And so I think when they went in there with the contraption and got the briars and the brambles away, this little poof of powder, poof, and it just kind of floated around them. It smelled good. I don't know why they look so horrified.
I don't know either, especially at a granny getting some action.
And that's the first action that she has seen like in a couple decades or
Oh
longer.
no.
And
Now
it wasn't
mine,
fun this time. There was no batteries involved or movies on. It was terrible.
listen, it's you know what I do?
And
You
she
need to
didn't have
try
a
this.
cowboy hat on either. So
Um, well, what I do is I just take a razor, like you know those men's electric razors have the little three heads on them, and I just go over it really good.
what the heck are you talking about? Your hoo-hoo?
Well, yeah.
Well, it's going to be bald.
Well, okay,
How's it going
but
to stay warm?
I just wear two pairs of undies, and 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 I take that round. You know, it's a Norelco. You know those Norelco. Well, I just go in there. I'm just going on. Now, sometimes I have to be careful because you know where your lips are. Well, you can't just take that over there. So that place is what's left. Everything in around it is bald. Just that one area because, oh my, you know when you get older, how your little lips just drop.
My
And
lips
I'm
are.
not
I don't
talking
even know if
these.
I have lips anymore.
I'm not. Well, you got briars and brambles. Good dinner. Shave it and find out.
I'm
Then
not.
take a mirror and put it down there and look.
I have you know that I appreciate my inner thighs being warm in the winter.
I'm just telling you. Yeah, lips are going. You said no. I ain't getting my lips chapped. I ain't. I use Blistex, and I just go over it all after I've shaved. That's why you gotta have the mirror. You gotta have the mirror out so you can look down, see what you got going on, and then you just take your Blistex that you got from the Walmart and you just rub it all over the damn place.
Oh my God! Speaking of Blistex, you know what I did yesterday?
What you
Oh,
do?
it wasn't Blistex. It was mentholatum. Y'all ever use Vicks or mentholatum?
Mhm.
Well, I have been kind of stuffy, so I've had some shoved up my nose. And every time I walk past the little Vicks thing, I grab some mentholatum or whatever and I shove it up each side of my nose. And you know, I've always got a Kleenex, a dabbling, a dabbling.
You do. You gotta clean it, nose down.
So when I go to sit down yesterday to go tinkle, I picked up my toilet paper and then folded it like pretty like I do.
Yeah.
At some point, I must have dabbied my nose. I don't remember. I don't remember doing it. But I just know that I was standing there washing my hands when my hoo-hoo started to tingle violently. Violently tingle.
Okay. I think every one of us have done that, but then again,
And I
yeah,
thought, what am I going to tell the doctor that I put mentholatum on my hoo-hoo lips about?
well, because you didn't want to. You wanted to be able to breathe. You wanted this part to breathe, that part to breathe. You know, you got to have breath
Well, I
everywhere.
tried to wash it. and it made it worse, y'all. Soapy
Yeah.
water, warm water made it worse. It just went
Oh my
further around.
goodness.
The only thing I could do is get one of them little cotton rounds and put rubbing alcohol on it to get that Vaseline petroleum-based mentholatum off my hoo-hoo. And then it was squeaky.
You know what I do? I take a bottle of hydrogen peroxide
Oh, God.
and I just listen. I stand up, I aim it down, and I just shoot everything. And
Oh, God,
you
oh,
gotta
God, oh,
remember,
God.
I shaved most of it, except for that one little section that I gotta keep. And I just squirt that hydrogen peroxide.
Why? Doesn't it bubble?
Well, yeah, but that's what it's supposed to do, bubble. And the bubbles are a lot like that bathroom bubble stuff. Remember those little bubble guys?
It was coming out your hoo-hoo. Oh,
I just thought it was those little bubble guys that you use in the shower. You know how they go
oh,
around and get that crud off?
oh.
And
It's
then I got these
it's
bubble
called
guys.
smegma. I
That,
learned a new word. It's called smegma. Nasty,
ugh.
nasty shit.
What is it?
It's you don't want to know.
It just sounds like I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. No, I don't think so.
It's nasty, but
Yeah.
got to be done, especially with men underneath their little dingleberries that they spangle. They don't get up under there and clean right. It forms like a little cheesy like schmegma
Hey,
on their skin. It's gross.
is that what it's called?
Yes. Can you believe it?
Now, well, how did that even get a name?
I don't know. Some nasty ass pervert somewhere.
Yeah, well, how would somebody name it? And how would they know to name it? How would they know it was there?
Well, can you imagine working in a hospital and you're supposed to go bathe Mr. So and so, who's
Yeah.
in room number whatever, and he might be 1,712 pounds, and maybe he couldn't even reach his own smegma, but you go to lifting things and discovering things, and it smells.
Okay, well, I'm just kind of feel nauseous now. I wish I'd have brought me a cup of
Well,
coffee.
you asked.
I did ask because you
Honey,
were
you
a
know
good little.
you can ask
I
your
bet he had a
husband
cowboy hat on, didn't he?
anything, and I'll tell you the truth about it.
I bet he had a cowboy hat on. I swear to God, you'd sleep with anybody who has a cowboy hat on.
It wasn't me. Is my friend Betty. She was a nurse. That wasn't me. And he didn't have a cowboy on in the damn bed.
Okay, is this just a secret that nurses know? Because I don't think I heard of this before.
I think
And
it's a medical term, you little weirdo. Who cares?
well, because now I'm thinking about it and trying to picture it in my head.
You just need to go get a mirror and stand over it and find your own schmegma and bubble it with your peroxide, you big weirdo. My
Do you
God.
see this?
Is that what you use, your makeup mirror?
Well, yeah, because look, here's a small version.
Oh my God, you've got a magnifying side.
And then I did, look, that is great big giant. So I can go back to the little side, and then I got the big side. So I can see everything I need.
Okay.
And, and, and,
You're
and,
going to
and,
need one of
and,
them thingies with a
and,
flashlight right on your forehead.
and oh, I have one of those, a spelunking light.
I mean, how else are you going to see up that
Well,
freaking
that's what they
thing?
call them, a spelunking light.
Past the waves of lips up into the big cave.
Okay, that's my question. As we get older, do those get bigger? Do those get saggy?
Honey, I don't know. Mine don't sag.
I go buy you a mirror. I think you need a mirror,
I ain't going to use it.
especially when you got your old chest rub up in your
I tell you
head.
what, I'll make you a deal. If I ever can convince that deacon to come over to my house one night and have some of my spaghetti casserole, I will take your advice on how to clean the hoo-hoo and shave the hoo-hoo and get rid of the brambles and the smegma and the poofy powder smoke.
Well, okay,
I will.
but the powder might be a turn on.
His name is Dylan. And he's beautiful.
Ooh, I like that name. And he wears Levi's. I think I should get
And
a.
boots with a cowboy hat.
Oh my! I would pick me up for church this week.
Girl,
Listen,
girl.
I don't think he could get away if it was the two.
Look, if it's two of us, yeah.
Yeah,
I have the bedroom all set up and everything. He just won't. I offered to take my teeth out.
and he turned you down.
Can you imagine? Men dream of that. And I am
Well,
like,
who does he think he
I've got
is?
I've got like Hoover lips. He don't know what he's missing. I've been told, Mrs. Hoover. I've been called Mrs. Hoover for years.
Oh, wow. Was it?
For a reason.
Didn't we call you that in high school?
Only the boys. But then I got saved and baptized. And then the Hoover whispering was done in
Quietness. We little tones.
hushed tones.
We nobody went, hey, Miss Hoover.
Oh my goodness, Tracy, that's the best idea ever. Oh yes, and he can worship where he should.
There we go. At the altar of the hoo-hoo. Oh, ow! I got some ideas. You could put candles all around the room and light your bed. Let's not even use the bed. Let's use the floor.
What if there's
So
a fire?
You can make a candle body of all these little candles just where you want to sit.
I'd like to have the fire in the bed without the candles, if you know what I mean.
I just think you should throw down.
Ooh, but if we did accidentally catch a sheet on fire, you know what would happen?
Put the damn fire out and tie him up.
No, them firemen would come. Have you seen the firemen?
Oh, firemen. Now, oh no.
Have you seen those little baby boys down there at the firehouse?
Listen. Oh my goodness. I think I'm starting
Oh,
smoke down there already.
oh, girlfriend, I would absolutely
my
let the
goodness.
candles touch the sheets for that.
Oh my goodness. I don't even need a candle down there right now. I gotta go use my hydrogen peroxide a little bit.
They have
I
calendars.
feel it.
They have calendars for sale this year for this 12 months.
Oh my goodness. Just think what you could do with those pictures.
What? What you do with them?
I'm just saying we could warm up. Keep the face on the front.
Zoom in on the good one, good parts.
Yeah. Then you got to break out that peroxide, hydrogen peroxide stuff and douse it. And then you jump on it because
And then
you
they'd
are.
have to, you know what would happen? They'd have to do mouth to muff resuscitation. Oh, Lord of mercy.
Oh my goodness. Mouth to muff.
Well, I mean, if you set it on fire with peroxide bubbles and whatever.
Right? I come in and put me out. Put me out.
Oh my Lord. Anyways, so
Break out your hose and put my fire out. Oh no. I need mouth
I'd have to
muff
have Dylan to go away though for me to finish the
mouth to muff resuscitation.
Oh, Alicia.
So I could pretend my muff died.
Well, he probably is dead, the poor thing. You probably used it to death.
Well, I think it still has a little bit of life to
it. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe so. Maybe so. I don't know. I think mine might be dead. For sure. She's going to need some resuscitation.
You think that's how you get paper cuts? Maybe that's why I'm always itchy down there because of a paper cut.
Paper cuts from what?
From them calendar pictures.
Oh, my good Lord. Probably, you little weirdo.
Maybe that is how I get them.
Anyway,
I don't know. I need you to explain to me this.
What?
Because I just don't know now. I'm wondering, maybe I should stop wearing that hydrogen peroxide stuff.
Well, I would immediately, and I would leave that thing alone. Let it get bushy, for God's sake. That's the way the Lord meant for it to be.
Okay, but it has some.
I mean,
it's like the stairway to heaven. Listen to me. It's like a stairway to heaven. Okay, you start at the top and you work your way down the stairway to heaven. Stairway to heaven. Oh, I hear the song now.
You scared my dog.
Angels are singing. Ooh.
Don't listen, girls.
Stairway to heaven's playing. Angels. Ooh. It's a magical moment. I'm telling you, it is a magical moment that no man's going to forget. Okay, and they may not come back to me because they know it ain't going to get any better. So I just moved to the next one. I just want to share joy, happiness.
You scared Miss Hannah. She came to check on Mama. Hi, darling. Granny's all right. She said, "What in the Sam hell is going on over here? I want
Yeah.
to know." Well, I know it, honey. I know it. Your your granny Annie over yonder has lost her blooming mind.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Like I said, Stairway to Heaven, and they can't come back. I never get them again. They never come back twice.
You worn them out.
Well, once you hit the heaven, why? Where you gonna go?
Well, anyway, so
You're gonna be celibate.
I also went and had that mammy thing done, the mammogram.
Oh my goodness, that Mammy Graham.
Girl, look, that dog just opened the door and went out. Did y'all see how she opened the door? I have yet to find out. She does it. She can open a closed door, but I have yet to see how. Anyway,
I feel like my eyelashes.
that thing, and I'm barely 5 feet tall, and here I am on my tippy toes, and I'm squished up in that thingy.
What thingy?
That thingy that they squish your your
Oh, I was
hoo.
still talking about Hannah.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're on that Mammy Grammy. Okay,
Yeah, I'm on the mammogram. It was bad. Anyway, you got to do it.
listen, I did my mammogram, and the lady was trying to help me. And I said, "Move back and just let me do it." So I pick it up with two hands. I put it up there, and I'm like, "Now start your machine while I'm holding it." Okay, I got it held up there, and then they need me to move position. So I pick it up again, and we move it this way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it. You just move them yourself. Tell them to back up. Don't touch my breast. And that's what you do. You just got to take charge sometimes.
Well, I, I've survived it, but that's going to be the last one. So I won't have to do it after that because, yeah, I don't
You
have
know
to.
what? I will help you. I will come over and give you a mammogram. That way you don't have to go back there and they squish you in a little machine. I'll just come over and do this
No,
for your mammogram.
no.
And then you could tell your doctor you have one. And then you can go back to the deacon
Oh,
and tell him, say, feel these,
oh my God, Deacon
feel
Dylan.
these babies. They have been taken care of.
Oh my.
They have been nurtured, girl,
Oh dear.
nurtured.
Oh Lord. Well, no, I'm getting me some new ones. So those will be pretty.
Listen, I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind.
So
In one
anyway,
ear, out the
if you
other.
hadn't had your vahoo plumbed or your mammy squished lately, go and do it because they found a little bumpy roo in one of mine. So you need to go do it.
Um, let me tell you about my gynecologist visit. So my doctor is gorgeous. Okay.
Lisa, where did yours go, honey? Mine are going to.
Um, so you know how you get on that table and you take your
Was
bottoms off.
yours? Did you have a man doctor?
Yes, I had a man.
No.
He's beautiful. He is beautiful. And you know how you get on the table and and then somebody says you gotta
Ooch
scoot,
down, ooch
you gotta
down.
scoot.
That's
Yeah.
what they usually tell me.
My doctor's like, Annie, move back. Annie, move back. Annie, move back. I said, well, I'm here. I'm trying to make it
Oh,
easier for you to see up close.
oh my God! You're trying to get closer.
And then he's like, move back. Move back. And I'm like, I can't move back. I'm stuck.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what happened. And then I said, mouth to muff resuscitation. You're a doctor. You know how to bring it back to life.
well, if this was the 1700s, he would have.
We need to take that in. I'm gonna make a certificate.
We need a time machine or something because we were born in the wrong generation.
I'm gonna make a certificate. I got some crayons and I got some colored pencils, and 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 I gonna draw like a seal, and I'll fake a signature of somebody, whoever needs to be and I'll take it in there and tell them, say, see, mouth to muff resuscitation is needed. If it has died or it's on its way, listen, bring it back to life.
Girl, you ain't right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh, and 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 then we got Tacos Tuesday, which is today's day Tuesday. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Today is Tacos Tuesday, so this is what we're talking about is tacos.
There you go. Yeah, that happens to be mouth to muff. That way they can suck whatever's in there lost. Or you know how they got that thing in there to make it bigger, and they got their spelunking light on right here.
Spelunkin.
Yeah, I just said spelunking light. That's what them doctors wear. They wear
Okay.
them spelunking lights
Oh,
so they can see what they're doing in there. Now, now let me tell you something. Have you
Tracy's
ever
right.
seen? Have you ever been in a waiting room?
You can tell them that you accidentally lost something up there, and they'd have to go in there and look.
Ooh, ooh, what can we tell them we lost?
Men do that all the time. They go into the emergency room and they have things that are stuck. And then they
I
tell the
heard.
people in the emergency room that they were in the shower and they slipped and fell on it and it went all the way up into the bobo. I'm sorry, what was the light bulb doing in your bathtub, sir?
I was just about to ask, what could possibly be in your bathtub? Soap,
Eh,
a bottle of conditioner,
eh.
but
Depends
a
on the
light
show.
bulb. A light. How are you not afraid to turn it on? If
I
it was
don't
turned
know.
on, it's gonna burn inside your butt.
But they tell them I slipped and fell on it. Oh, sure you
Well,
did.
they may have sunburn,
And then they're afraid to pull it out because they think it's going to shatter.
or they think they're gonna have a sunburn.
Well, it's not turned on, you
What if it's
genius.
plugged in when you fall on
Well,
it?
it's not. They didn't really fall on it, Annie. Think. Oh, I know.
Does that mean come back to Schmegma? Does that how it got in there? Did it slide in through that?
No, 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 no. They're just nasty, nasty boys.
Oh,
Going to the devil for doing that.
oh my God! You need to pray for them
Yeah.
and get that deacon, jump
Well,
on him and
I've
ask
been
him to pray.
praying for the little ER staff because they're traumatized. They were
Oh
absolutely
my
traumatized.
goodness gracious.
Yeah, my granddaughter told me all about it.
Goodness gracious.
Sick, sick people.
What is wrong with people? Why can't they just be normal like we are?
I don't know. We could run the
I
world.
feel like, I feel like, Franny, I feel like we're the only two in this that's normal anymore.
We're the only ones that have any dadgum sense that are left. I'm telling you the truth.
You know why? Because we know everything. Between the two
Well,
of us,
yeah, we do. My
we
God
know everything.
Almighty. We ain't nothing that we ain't seen or done.
I have to get on here because I can't see you.
I like
I,
your
well, I had to get up close because I'm having trouble seeing you.
I like your specs. My eyes are getting worse and worse, y'all. But anyway, I thought it might be fun if you and I wanted to go yard sailing and thrift. Or there's a new thrift store too, but we can go to the garage sales, yard sales, and we can see what we can find. But I have to take my salt because you know that spirits attach themselves to things.
Just throw it at everybody.
I have to
I'll
sprinkle.
bring the Morton can.
I have to sprinkle not that kind of salt. It has to be like that fancy expensive salt. Anywho, you just sprinkle a little bit on there, and then whatever ghost wants to keep their dresser or jewelry or whatever will say, "Ooh, I don't like salt," and then they won't come home with you.
Okay, so I don't need my Morton can.
No, that iodized don't work. Iodized salt don't work. You
Well,
have to have
what
this.
if I buy the uniodized?
You have to get like that pinky salt.
Oh, that pinky salt.
That stuff works.
But in that pellets, and we're gonna throw them at people, in that little rocks. Like it's like soap on a rope. And now we got lap. Oh my goodness, we just hit $1 million idea. We're not gonna tell Tracy. We're just gonna steal her idea. Franny, are you frozen? Anybody think Franny frozen? Yeah, you look a little frozen. Well, honey, you're frozen. I can hear you. Yeah. Well, maybe because you hit people with salt.
Goodness, it's one of the
There,
scariest.
you're back.
I'm back.
You're back. But again, if you're hitting people with pellets of salt.
I ain't doing that to people. I'm
Oh!
doing.
Oh! Oh! Okay, I know the exact kind of salt you're talking about. What? That man's wife that turned to a pillar of salt. So if we went down there and chopped off her hand, we could use that. We could throw people fingers at him.
Have you lost your ever loving mind? You have bats in your belfry.
I have braids. I
All
have
you
braids
need.
in my belfry.
Your very last marble has rolled away. I've never heard such business in all of my life. For
Uh,
God, all you need is a little bit of that pink Himalayan salt, and you go sprinkle, 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 and the ghosts will not follow you home. I'm
okay, so
telling
we're
you.
not throwing it. We're not
You're not
throwing.
throwing it at people, and we're not going back 2,000 years or however long it
Well,
was.
I think she's still there.
Where? I'm not going over yonder.
I don't know, but look, we could shave her nose off.
Oh,
That would
doggone.
give us plenty of salt to use.
You know you'd go to hell for that for sure.
No, I'm going to get one of them little straight razors, and I'm just going to shave her nose off in pieces because that'll give
So
us.
we're going to have to do all that before we go to the yard sale today.
Well, we'll go early so we can make it on time.
Billy, I need you to tell us more about. Oh, Tracy, my word. Billy says that somebody's been roaming her house the last few weeks like an invisible person.
Oh, wow.
And Tracy Ann says that we might like a ghost because they can try new things on us.
Oh my God. Well, you know why? Because
There's a succubus and there's an incubus, and they're both of them very very bad. There
oh,
you don't want that.
oh, okay. I'll stick with my fireman. Listen.
Yeah, the blow up thing that we talked about. Did you get you one? The blow up fireman.
Oh my God. And you know how you can buy them little yellow hats at the
Red. They're
dollar
supposed to be.
store.
They're supposed
I,
to be red hats.
I could glue one on top of my blow up man.
Okay.
And I and I'll buy you one of them little kitty uh cowboy hats.
No, thank you. I will take Dylan in his hat, and if I absolutely cannot get the boy entrapped, I'll let you know, and then we'll talk about the
We could use some
plan
super glue.
plan B. Dylan is plan A right now. I like him.
I think we could do more. Like super glue his feet to the floor.
He don't have no teeth, but I don't care.
Well, there you go. You don't need teeth.
He don't need teeth.
That's what I'm saying.
But he ought to be dang consider himself fortunate that I even looked at him twice, much less tried to capture him.
Right.
What's wrong with that boy? Yes, Billy, tell us about your house roaming. Oh, girl, you want to come up live with us? Can we get her to come up live with
I
us?
don't know from now.
We
It
need to talk about
depends.
what's somebody is messing with our little Billy. Our little Miss Billy girl
Oh
cannot.
my stockings flew off their legs.
Oh my goodness, the Christmas tree ornaments flew off of her tree in the same place 5 different times, and the stocking flew off the fireplace. Did
Oh,
you
I thought
see
it
it
hit them.
happen? Did y'all see it fly through the air? Because I've had that stuff happen.
Listen,
I have had people following me around all my life.
I've had people call out my name, scared to ever live in.
Well, that's probably your imagination, you crazy old bat.
No, they're going Annie, and I'm
Well,
going
see,
what?
yeah, that's just your brain, honey, malfunctioning. It's got a short in it.
Okay, with the mouth to muff resuscitation, fix it.
Maybe it might fix your brain. Oh shit, I don't know. It's worth a shot if that's
Oh
what
my
you really want.
goodness.
Yeah. Oh, you saw it fly off the fireplace?
All
Well,
right. So everybody has seen.
that things like that happen when people are upset and there's been a lot of energy that's in maybe their argument had just happened or people are aggravated with each other. All this energy goes into the little spirit, this invisible person, and they've got enough energy to do things like that because it scares you and gives them more energy.
I hear people say Annie.
I know you told me. You told me that crazy
Oh,
old
did I
lie.
already tell you?
You
Oh
already told me that. Good Lord. Take your pill. Have you had your pill?
no. You know
You
what?
no.
I've decided to go pill free.
Well, there you go. That
I'm
explains
only using
a lot to me.
supplements, and that's what I'm
I'm
going.
calling your doctor and telling him, Lord have
I
mercy.
was chewing on grass the other day.
Like a billy goat.
Well, kinda, but it wasn't that grass.
Oh. Oh.
So I was chewing on it from the top down. I had these little bitty seeds all in my teeth. Do you know how much it's hard to clean them seeds out of your teeth?
No, I would not know.
All doors open up separate time. Listen to me. I've seen
Yeah, Billy said that what door, honey? Like the front door?
sage. Listen, I'm
Yeah,
on sage,
Lucy's
but I'm
not
afraid of my
wrong.
hair.
Some white sage, and you got to do it every 12 to 14 days or so, and you got to do it thick and heavy like a 1980s bar. You want it smoky, smoky in your house.
Oh my
And
god.
you leave it closed like that for a couple of hours. It makes these invisible people kind of calm and stuff. And then you can open your windows and air everything out. And you have to do that every, like I said, every week and a half or so. And they'll eventually get tired of being at your house and go across the street or something.
Okay, what if I live across the street? I mean, you and I live right across the street from each other.
Well, then we need to sage our house too.
Yeah, but if you send them to my house and then I do them and I send them back to your house, we're not accomplishing anything.
Billy said it's a kitchen door and it was shut 2 different days. Well, honey, you need to think about the energy in your house at that time. It was probably a little bit, somebody was upset or maybe had a little bickering match or something. That's when that kind of stuff usually happens.
Oh my
As shortly
goodness.
thereafter. It's like the energy in the room, like the day after or later that night kind of thing.
I forgot my mole.
No, no, Lisa, no. No, no. No, they don't need a damn window to leave. They can go through the walls and go when like who's to tell them what they can do and where they can go and how can they get out? They need to open the windows so they can leave.
Listen. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Billy.
absolutely
You
true.
absolutely. Yeah, they're everywhere. They probably just thought you were cute and followed you home, honey. Absolutely.
Listen. I,
That's damn sure true. That's true.
I ain't gonna joke. This is real. So my grandmother, she worked a Ouija board. I ain't lying. I've
Ooh.
never seen a Ouija board move so fast. I
Well,
mean,
that's the granny on the other side of the family. I didn't know her.
yes. And then, you know how people will write? They close their eyes and they just write.
Yeah, automatic writing. Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
you don't. There's no breaks in the sentences.
Nope. Okay. No words. It's just like one flowing thing.
Yeah, at least to me, this is real stuff. This is on the top.
That's what your granny did? And that's where you got the crazy gene, I'm guessing.
What crazy gene?
I mean, the special gene that you have.
I am special.
You are.
I am.
You are special.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that's crazy. It's that's crazy. Crazy.
Wait, they broke your ornaments, honey? Your pretty ones?
I'd pick them back up and throw it at them. Just throw them damn
Tracy,
ornaments.
you silly goose, you, Tracy Ann.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Oh,
she
that's
gets the
crazy.
munchies after all that smoke is filling the
That's
house.
what happens when you smudge your house with flowers.
That's what Granny Annie calls the green stuff. It's the flowers.
Flowers.
No, no, no.
I'm an herbalist. That's why
No, I
I
know you
am an
are, honey.
herbalist.
I know you are. I got me something new. I want you to show you. I can get it on. It's a little bun thing.
It's a
And
what?
you know how I went gray really fast? But this is what my hair used to look like. And so it's supposed to be a little bun.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's gorgeous. I'd be wearing that everywhere. That looks so natural.
Right. If I could just get the rest of my hair up into a ponytail, you know?
Look at that. Look. Oh my goodness, it's perfect.
You think so?
I think it's perfect.
Do you think Deacon Dylan might like that?
Oh, listen, Deacon Dylan's gonna be hard to pass up a blonde.
Blonde.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what? It looks like a crown. A crown of golden hair.
I should get a blonde wig.
You have a crown of golden hair. What man could turn that down?
I bet he likes long hair because that's the only thing that he could. Only I don't know what it. But the whole woman. So I bet it's long. I bet he likes
Well,
long hair.
no. You get that short hair and you can hold on to it. You're like, "Ugh."
Well, not if it's a wig.
That's what I do.
Oh God.
If it works for me, it will. And you hold on. No
Oh
matter
my
how bad they
goodness.
try to get away, they can't go nowhere because you got the front of their hair and the sides of their hair.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well,
And there you
whatever
go.
works for you, darling. Do you still have them captive in your trailer, or did you release them?
Now listen. A lot of people may not know, but I live in this itty bitty tiny trailer and I'm off grid.
Did they escape?
No.
You still
Or
have
you,
them in your trailer?
well, I moved them outside so they could get some sun.
Oh dear God. They? How many are there?
Oh, I don't want to say.
Do you have a collection?
I do.
Oh
And
my good
they
Lord,
range
have
from
mercy.
multiple ages
Oh my
and
good Lord, have
abilities.
mercy.
Listen.
Hey Billy, not only do I have a bun, I have a new ponytail.
Oh, look at that one. That would even be. Oh, put it on the side.
Make a little braid.
Yes. Oh,
Maybe put a little jingle bell in it.
yeah. Like my lovely curls and my braids.
A little jingle bell.
Absolutely. The only thing I have, the only thing I have to wear is
Ah,
I don't have a bun.
maybe he don't like blue moo-moos. I've got some pink ones. Maybe he likes.
The reason I don't wear this one very much,
I
I
believe that
know
dog opened my back door.
because
I'll be
men
honest with
think I'm an elf, but but when they realize that I'm not an elf,
Lord, I thought she opened the patio door and had let all the critters
that gives
out
me
to go get the
away.
chickens. That daggum dog can open anything, I swear. Oh my God. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
I know, ain't it great? It's gorgeous.
Not that. Good Lord.
Oh, you're talking about look. Look. I have ears way up
And
here.
I have new sunglasses. That way we can take my little mini coupe over there.
Right.
We can put the top down and turn the heaters up really, really high and let the wind go through our curls. And we can follow down a pickup truck if they got cowboy hats
Should I
in them.
wear my? Should I wear this? I don't have a hairpiece.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I don't just no, no.
Okay, I won't. But I do think it's pretty.
It's beautiful, honey. But save it for a special occasion.
Well, men. The problem is they hear me coming, so maybe I should cut all the bells off.
You have bells?
Listen,
Oh,
friend.
that. Oh, that. Oh, that. Oh my
I
God.
get excited and I'm running. I'm going.
Well,
My head's
quit.
bobbing.
Oh my God.
You know, you got to run. You got to use your arms and your head.
Do you need to powder your hoo-hoo or your nose or anything before we go?
I should, but I shouldn't do it on camera.
I mean, just no, God. Just in case we run into somebody delicious. I know you're looking for some kind of little surfer boy, but I'll take me a cowboy of any age. I don't care. Can you imagine Sam Elliott and Levi's in a cowboy hat and cowboy
Now
boots?
I'm trying to powder, like you said.
Well, don't use that. Oh my God.
It says wet and wild focus, photo focus. Oh, it'll look like a picture. It'll look like a pretty picture. I'm. They're gonna look at me and be, well, oh my God.
Is that the stuff that has the glitter in it? The little sparkly kind?
Well, of course, it's like a disco ball down there, and then I swing it, and it shines and glitters, and it's just nobody can stop looking at it.
Do you go out there to the lake like that? And the sun
I
reflecting
do.
off of your hoo-hoo that's glittered up is blinding the boat drivers out there and they're having a great.
Well, then they come into shore, and I can get them.
Oh, goody.
That is how I listen. If your hoo's got sparkles and you're swinging it, and you blind the boatmen, they come ashore by mistake. They run their boat on the thing, and then you just jump on them.
Well, that'll definitely work. And once you capture them, what do you do with the boat?
Oh, I sink it.
Okay.
I don't know why anybody know I have them. So I've got boats sunk all. I just created a whole new wildlife preserve underwater. So we got fish coming in and out of that boat.
What if there's somebody with the boatman and he's not alone? Astrid, mercy.
Okay, listen to this. This is serious. There sounds like somebody walking in my house, and you hear Astrid. No,
Like footsteps walking
there were serious footsteps. That's when Astrid started
inside.
in my house.
Well, do you have something you can throw at him? Like, oh, I don't know, lipstick? Grab something.
I'm being dead serious.
I know, I'm kind of worried.
I,
Do you have something you can spray at them if they come in?
brush cleaner.
He wouldn't, Astrid wouldn't do that to anybody that has the code to get in your tractor.
She heard it when I heard it, and that's why she started barking. And my ring did not go off. All right, I'm going to sign off.
Is that Ruth? I heard a knock and someone's voice. Lisa, she don't have one in there.
I don't know who it is. My ring didn't go off.
I heard a knock and a voice.
I didn't hear a voice.
Was the knock at the door or the side of the house?
I don't know. If somebody's knocking on my door, why don't I ring my doorbell? I have a ring doorbell.
Go check and come back, please.
I ain't going to check. I'm not letting them in. And I don't want them to know.
I don't want you to let them in, but I want to know who it is. What if it's the people next door that we're always scared of?
What if?
What if?
It's one of the boat drivers and he got lost?
Go, and I will wait.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You scared me to death. That is, I heard that knock. Did y'all hear that lot? I did. I heard it. I mean, why wouldn't they go to the front door and use the door dingle, the door, what's it called? Doorbell. I mean, why wouldn't they do that? Come to the side of the house and knock on the window or the side. That's weird. The side of the.
Alexa, stop. There ain't nobody out there.
Girl, I heard knocking.
I did too, but there ain't nobody. And first off, when somebody comes up on my porch, like your ring, it catches them.
I heard knock, 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 clear as day.
I did too. But I promise there ain't nobody out there. My ring doorbell didn't, y'all had to start talking about daggone ghosts, and now look what you said.
But we've got them neighbors a couple houses down.
Absolutely next door. And no, my ring will tell me if somebody's delivered a package. It'll
Well,
come.
not if they've come up to the side. Only people that are decent and not doing anything naughty come to the front door. What if they wanted to know if somebody was home and they knocked on the side?
That could be true because my car's not here. Car to work.
I didn't know your car was not there.
Car's not here.
All right, ladies, we're going to let y'all go, and then we're going to reconvene probably tomorrow, to be determined. Time is to be determined. But thank y'all for joining us. And today was Taco Tuesday, where we do Twat Talk. And we did lots of that. And if you guys need to ask either Granny anything, y'all know just to send us a message, and we'll talk about it on our next live. Huh? Ask.
Granny.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's called Just Ask Granny. Now, I wanted to tell y'all everything in this conversation that we've had today is just for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Not any kind of medical advice or anything like that. And I do want you to also keep in mind this little word of wisdom. You don't have to participate in every argument you're invited to.
And it's smart.
You don't have to participate. Would you rather be right or happy? Choose peace, babies. Granny loves you. And we'll see y'all tomorrow sometime. We don't know. We're gonna go check on those packages.
I ain't gonna go check.
Mm.
I ain't gonna go.
And she's not doing it alone. All right.
I got a ballpoint pen. This is
All right. Love you, girls, and we'll send y'all messages here in a few minutes. Okay.
love you.
Thanks for coming. Grannies love their babies. Mwah, mwah, mwah. How the hell do you get out of here? Love y'all. Bye.